Oh, no lo sparatanzi. Oh, lo. Oh, no ta. Wararina ni pachanana. Oh, este umata. We are shatanya mawaya. Rising from the water like Christ himself. Now, this is a cool effect. I got a new scarf. It's based on like old, like I think Persian or Serbian, like design. I like it. It looks like fox colors, and I'm all about that. Ugh. Dame un grr. Hey, Safala. Hello. You're wound up. My cat has the zoomies. Zoomage. Zoomadoom. Zoomalibidim.
This goes with this.
Ah.
Yes, no.
Yes, no. Okay.
Someone's hungry.
Thermal. There's a lot of effects on here. Nifty stuff. Hi, Orange Gorilla. Hello. We are both animals that are orange. I just happen to be a fox. Yeah. No, I got the new shawl. It's either Korean, it's based off of a Korean design, or it's based off of a, like a Persian design. But I like the colors. They remind me of foxes. So, plus I got my shirt with my logo. So, feeling fresh, feeling fine. Curcuma? I don't know what that means. No comprende. Hold on though. I got a few other things that came in the mail today. I already put my entire War Witch costume together earlier. All of the different guns and whatnot, but I can show them off too. Go check. Get out of there. You told you. So we're loaded to the brim with weapons. Got my fantasy guns for my witch. I suck. There we go. This one you just can't do it with. Like, there's nothing there. So you can. No. But this one at least you can. Yeah. Turmeric color. I guess I could say that. Yeah, that works. No, it's a witch that happens to be made of the energy that comes from war. It's also a whole bunch of like steampunk stuff at the same time. I also got these for my assassin's costume. Like, this is for the assassin, because no assassin in their right mind would use a long blade or a long knife or or anything like that, you'd use a dagger. Easier to move in small distances, quicker at a short range. Plus, like I got. Hold on. For my assassin, I've got these and this. And then for my knight costume, I've got this.
Did you want this?
No.
Okay.
But, so, the knight costume, is actually, it's funny, it's my Jedi costume. Like, for my Jedi character, it's just that he wears armor, so I can just swap it out and use his armor instead of using my lightsaber. I just use this. I'm like, it's all done. Also got this. So, this is for Soma, my Jedi, my gray Jedi character. It lights up orange. So if ever I feel like it, I can go to a LAU Soil Gem. Welcome. If I ever feel like going to like a Renaissance fair and I want to be a knight, I can just wear older Soma's costume, which has the armor and everything on it. And instead of using the lightsaber, just bring this. You know? Yeah, this one's obviously way easier to wield than the lightsaber because it weighs way less. It's just foam. And it works like a real saber. It's nice. Like, it's actually like pretty light, so you can do what you could do with the real blade with it. You know, obviously besides killing someone because it's made of foam. Wait, I didn't put my sheath on. Oh, crap. Oh crap. No. I think that'd be a good bit, right? Yeah. Boopy doopy doopy doop. But that's all my stuff for like my Renaissance costumes. I still have a boatload of like, I've got, like I said, I've got Soma's costume, which is Star Wars, and then I've got medieval costumes and what else? Steampunk. I've got like a couple of really good steampunk and diesel punk costumes. I like making costumes. I'm willing to take commissions for costumes. But that's whenever. Hiya. Man, I never get a lot of viewers. I must be the most boring sumbitch. What up, Scratch? Good to see you again. Make a jester costume, maybe. No. No, we're not doing that. Not that I don't respect what the jesters were. Jesters were amazing. They were the only people that were allowed to talk to the king and like talk back to the king. And they were actually seen as very highly sought after advisors in a lot of cases. Like, so jesters are badass. It's just I don't like the costume. Like, plus my personality fits an assassin better, being that I'm a little awkward and standoffish. But it is what it is. I have a hat that looks like a jester's hat. Hold on. Fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-dee, fly run away with the bumblebee. See? Now it just looked like one of those guys that you meet at like Burning Man or fucking Coachella or something. And like, you guys want to buy some ecstasy? Like, you would not want to be an executioner, my friend. Trust me on that one. Because you'd walk through the streets and you don't get respect, dude. You don't get respect when you're an executioner. Not even your family does. They would treat you like you were just evil. Like, don't be near them. And yet they'd understand that your job was available. You'd rather be a jester. A jester, you can, like, it's not that you're silly. That's not your job. Your job is to bring levity to the king and to the court in times when it's very, very serious. Just to at least try to create some form of like, okay, let's wind this down a bit. Like one of the famous jesters of one of the kings, when the king was meeting with all of his generals, the jester just laughed. And the generals and the king looked at him and they were like, what is it? And he goes, you've planned so hard to get into the country that you haven't focused anything on getting out. And he actually was right. They ended up, they got into their enemy territory, no problem, but they got destroyed on their way trying to get back out. So it's like, yeah, the jester was like the one person allowed to like shit talk the king right to his face and get away with it. The reason why it's kind of crappy is because you have to keep a happy face on. Even in times when it's like, you're going to have to deliver some very, very bad information to a king that honestly you would respect. You would respect him a lot because he gave you your life, he gave you your wage, and he respects you a great deal. He wants to know what your opinion is on things as a court jester. And as his court jester. So they would ask you, they'd be like, what do you think I should do in this situation? And you have to be like, Your Majesty, it's not my place to tell you, but were I in your position, and then deliver some advice, that kind of thing. And the king would respect your opinion. That's a rare thing, back then. Like the person who actually told Henry VIII about Catherine. Wait a minute. Catherine and again, Jane, Catherine, or no. Okay, Jane Seymour. That one. The one that told him about Jane Seymour and her having an affair. That was, yes. The jesters were actually often granted lots of land and are very well known in the annals of history in the British archives. And the man who told Henry about Jane Seymour not being faithful to him was his jester, and it was because his courtiers were afraid to tell him. They were like, if we tell Henry that his wife is having an affair, he's gonna fucking kill us. Like, that's a fact. And so they left it upon John something. I can't remember his last name, but he was Henry VIII's jester, and he told them about the whole thing. I can't read. I think that's Korean. I can't read that, dude. I'm sorry. Um, uh, but yeah, like court jesters actually had their place, and it was a very high place. It was a good place to be. It's just that it was stressful because it was your job to like talk to the king one on one. And although you might not have to worry about losing your head, you still cared about your king, and you wanted to deliver the information as best you could. Um, yeah, but I just haven't made a jester costume yet. I probably won't. Like, but I do have like I completely redid my assassin's costume, and I'm really looking forward to that. Like, cause I've got the new shawl, which this is a gift for me. I'm gonna wear this like whenever the hell I feel like it, because I love the colors. Like, keeps my neck warm, does everything a scarf is supposed to do. Like, or a whatever shawl, whatever it is. I don't care. Does everything it's supposed to do, and it looks badass at the same time. So win-win for me. Free housing, money, you entertain the king, you get classified information, you get actually say something important if you deliver it. Sounds perfect. You are correct, Scratch. That is absolutely right. It is a very good job to have. It is also a tough job to have, because sometimes that information that you need to deliver to the king isn't good. Like, oh, we just lost a third of the kingdom, Your Majesty. Yeah. But we can take it back. We just need to use our minds and use them at well. So you'd be able to talk to the king like a drinking buddy. It would be pretty cool, honestly. But it's still stressful. Every job comes with its own stressors. Again, a jester is no different than anybody else. But I wanted to redo my entire assassin's costume. Love to Toronto, Canada, from north of Boston. The Canadians and Bostonians, we've always had we got a good relationship going on. So yeah. I feel like I know who you're talking about, Scratch. Didn't he get like horribly put to death? Like absolutely, like terribly. Thank you, O-Dog. I love Canada, man. I love Canada. I went up there. I'd rather be there than America right now. I'm not gonna lie. But here I am in America. But I'm gonna fight the good fight. That's why I use this design right here as my personal logo, as my band project logos. I use this design. Looky. And crap, whatever. That flag. It's the international flag of the planet Earth. Oh, I know what I did. Hold on. Set the orientation. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Gott den Himmel. Orientation is locked. Your mother's locked. Thanks, brother. Thanks, O-Dog. Yeah, that symbol is the international flag of the planet Earth. So I've been saying it for a bit now. I don't really identify with any I don't really identify with any particular culture or anything like that, or any race, because race is a human construct anyway. But I do consider myself a lover of all the different cultures because yeah, like a country in my countries is a weird concept. I get time zones, but like countries are a weird concept in a sense that like arbitrary lines that draw where we're from. Me personally, I feel like I'm a citizen of the earth because I like all the cultures. I think all the cultures have beautiful things to offer, and so I decided to use the international sign of the planet Earth as my sign because it's just like I don't identify with any culture. I know I present as white. Like, I know I present as white, and I know that being French Canadian, I am white, and my meme told me that we have some indigenous blood, some Indian blood. Like, but I don't know that for sure. But she was told that, of course, by like probably her mom, and her mom told her that. So I don't know in total honesty. But if I do have any of it, I'm very, very proud of it. And so yeah, that's how that goes. But like multiculturalism, I think is extremely important to what things are going on, and countries have a way of getting in the way of that because people start becoming nationalistic and jangoistic and being like, my country is better than your country, my country is better than your country is nothing a part of mine. A lot of really stupid stuff. But yeah, it's been what 21 minutes. I think it's retarded, in total honesty. You're allowed to use a fucking flamethrower, which has been banned by the UN as a weapon of, like, you're not, it's a war crime to use a fucking flamethrower in war, yet we can buy them here in the US. Well, we could for a little bit when Elon Musk was selling them, but you can make your own relatively easily, which is fucking pathetic. Like, I'm sorry, like, Americans, get over it. Like I plan on owning a couple guns too, at least one pistol and one rifle. But like because I don't have a problem with guns. It's just that like Americans have this fetish with guns, absolute fetish. Like they are just like, oh, guns, yeah, ooh, 50 cals, 60 cals, oh yeah, like, and so like, dude, I've had it. Like it's annoying. It's like getting all up in yourself about your new skillet, I just bought this new skillet. It's better than your skillet. It's heavier. It can hit people better. It's fucking stupid. America's got all of our concepts backwards. It's like instead of taking care of our people that are, homeless on the street, we decided to spend $140 billion on our military industrial complex, which we already have the biggest military in the fucking world. However, we have one of the biggest homeless populations. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because people are like, oh, well, I don't want to have to give my money to people who, aren't willing to work. I'm like, who in the fuck told you that they aren't willing to work? Like, I know at least 6 or 7 people that work 60-hour weeks and are still on SNAP benefits. Like, okay? You should be able to work a normal work schedule and not have to be on SNAP. But I love to see a lot of these people that are actually on takes from the government. There was a boy that was in this chat earlier named what was it? Silly Billy Marine or something like that. Like that wasn't really his name. It was something Marine, but I called him Silly Billy Marine because he was a dipshit. He loved shitting on people that had to use like SNAP benefits and things to get by and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, so what do you do for work? I'm like, nobody wants to be on benefits, dude. We'd rather be towing our own hoe, like And I'm like, so what do you do for work? And he was like, oh, I get like basically a pension from the government because he was in the army. I'm like, oh, so you. There it was. Yeah, it was Viking. That was it. Silly Billy Viking. Like, and that's why Germany is better than us. Seriously. Every country where you are allowed to own guns, it's a rigorous test to get it. It's not easy. Here in America, it's easy as just stepping into the store, being like, "Hey, I want this $250 45 millimeter Glock that can hold 30 fucking rounds," and all I have to do is wait 15 days. Cool. Like, so you got people running around who are not capable of being mature with their weaponry, running around with guns that are military grade. But it's not the guns, right? It's mental health. It's not the people that need mental health having absolute, complete, and easy accessibility to an unbelievable amount of weaponry. That's not the fucking problem. Dude, I want to move to Australia or the Netherlands. Jesus fucking Christ. This is Icelandic glacial water. pH balance 8.4. I don't know what that means. All I know is it's delicious. And it comes in a glass bottle. So no microplastics. You know, that's the hope, right? Get the microplastics out of your testicles. That's the goal, right? Accident insurance that cover at least 1 million euros and need to permit your own ammunition. Yep, hell yeah, dude. Fully automatic guns prohibited entirely. You guys have the right idea. You guys have the right stuff going on. There's no reason to have a full gun. Like, I'm sorry. Who are you fighting? What war in your backyard are you fighting that you need a 130 can drum of a 130 round magazine? Why do you need that? Why do you need that? And they're like, oh, to take on people that are coming to like hurt my family. I'm like, what? Like the government? The people that have Black Hawk helicopters and drones? You think that your little arsenal in your basement is gonna fucking save you from that? Like, are you out of your effing shit, dude? Like, are you plugged in? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm all for being able to own guns. I just think that the criteria needs to be set very carefully, and people that have them need to be monitored, you know, and also that, like, that, you know, maybe you should have a competency test to make sure that you're not a dum-dum who's going to be like, there's a truck on my yard. I'm going to go out there with my shotgun and show that little liberal son bitch that he can't be on my property. And it's like, dude, he's turning around in your driveway. Like, that's all he's doing. Like, you know, but that's America. Welcome to it. Nothing much. Zolu? Wait a minute. Zoro, you changed your name. Zoyo? Zoyo 3? Zoyo 3. Like, what happened, bro? Fox Life. Fox Life forever, man. Yeah, Zoro. Like, Fox Life forever, brother. It's okay, I recognize you. Fox, welcome to the Fox Den. Oh, I'm getting a sign for my apartment upstairs. That it looks like a street sign, and it just says Fox Den right on it. And I'm like, yeah, that's coming to my house. Yep, that's what's happening there. Yeah, see, you got the right idea, man. You got the right idea. Like, you know, but I've always loved Germany. Mein Vater was Deutsch. You know, mein Vater was Deutsch. You know, das was gut was Lina when he was alive. Like, Liebe, yeah. You know, and, Deine pronunciation is probably way better than mine. Like, but mein Vater, nein sprechen Deutsch. No, nicht sprechen Deutsch. So he never taught me sprechen Deutsch. Like, you know, so, but respect all the way to the Germans, because, you know, mein Vater was German. What am I drinking? Same thing. apple pie. It's just it's for Thanksgiving. You know, it's after Thanksgiving. I'm giving it up until Christmas. Like, it's just a holiday thing. It's just a holiday thing. I'm Jesse Ventura. I was a Navy SEAL, you know, and I was wrestling Bob Backlund at the I was wrestling Bob Backlund at the Philadelphia Centrum Center, and I got a call from from Hugo Chavez asking me about what was going on in the area of Cuba and or in Mexico, and Vince McMahon asked me to make the call to Castro at the time. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, man. Jesse's crazy. Drink her up, bro. I mean, yeah. Have fun. What's Spanish for cheers? It's not siesta. No, that's not it. Like, I know, like, I don't have time to bleed. Oh boy. Yeah, kinda. It tastes more like cinnamon. Like cinnamon apple juice. Certified power technician to be allowed to handle a bazooka in the military. Honestly, couldn't tell you. Don't have a clue. Don't have a fucking clue. Thinking about the military? No. No. Thinking about the military, they hand you a goddamn rocket launcher or an RPG or rocket-propelled grenade. Satellites are all Bridget! They hand you a rocket-propelled grenade, and they're just like, we're going to show you how to use this now. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I'm not a military man. I don't know. Okay, so I will never speak for veterans or people that have been in the military. All I assume is from the stories that I've been told by my friends who were in the military is no, they just kind of hand you something and they're like, here, we're going to teach you how to use this real quick and not how to kill yourself with it. And then we're going to teach how to aim with the fucking thing. And then good luck. Have a good time, guys. Like, oh man. I'm angry at the military, my friends. I'm angry at the military. They fucked up a lot of my friends. You know, the friends that didn't come back from Operation Iraqi Freedom, the friends that did come back, their minds are fucked up. Their minds are fucked up. Like, you know, one of my friends, before we went away, we were best friends. And then when he came back from boot camp, I was like, what's up, dude? It's good to see you again. What did they teach you over in boot camp? He was like, well, I learned that from like over a football field away, I could take you out with a sniper rifle. And I'm like, that's a weird example to give. We're friends, right? Like, it just sucked. It really, you know, and the friends that did stay, my really close friends, Ryan, Mark, you're out there, I know. I'm not giving your last names. Your privacy is worth it. You know, it means a lot to me that your privacy is protected and that you guys are okay because you are two of the best kids that I've met. You went over to Iraq and it destroyed your minds for a little while there. And I still love you guys, you know. Who the fuck even starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Yeah, right? Me. I do that. No. They saw some crazy shit over in Operation Iraqi Freedom. You know, we shouldn't have been there to begin with, and like they know that now. So like even they were telling me like over 10 years ago or so, like, they were like, dude, don't trust the military. They're like, don't go into the military. Don't trust them. They're not telling you the truth. They're using you. Well, and I'm like, wow, dude. Like, wow. I couldn't believe to hear that. Like, I was like, holy shit. Like, what? Because, you know, I was just gotten out of high school at that point. I was still kind of a naive kid. And I thought that, like, you know, no, our government takes care of our soldiers. That's what it does. That's what it's supposed to do. But I was wrong. I was naive. I was, you know, I believed the, You know, the nice little fairy tales that we got told, you know, when we were kids. You know, we were like, you know, Pat Tillman. Oh, God, that's so horrible. What happened to Pat Tillman? He got shelled by his own guys. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like what happened with Glenn Miller back in the World War II. You know, you get hit by friendly fire. What do you make of that? Like, what do you make of that? Like, yeah, you died in the line of duty. You died doing what you were supposed to do. You went out a hero, but you got taken out by your own folks. But Pat Tillman was the one that came up with the idea of getting down on one knee during the national anthem to show protest against police brutality. He was the one that came up with that and told it to Colin Kaepernick. People don't recognize that shit, dude. Like, advice? What would you like advice on? I'm willing to give it. My advice isn't worth more than the average bear's, but I'd be happy to give out advice where I can. Any young men out there, any sort of young person out there, or anything like that, I'd be glad to help you. I mean, like, I may act a certain way and look a certain way or whatever, but I'm 39 fucking years old, so I'm old. I'm an OG son. Yeah, your comment's visible. I can see it right now, Nuke Boy. Nuke Boy, what do you want advice on? I'll gladly give you some advice. What the fudge? It's saying my orientation is locked and I need to rotate it back to this in order to see it correctly, but I don't think it looks right to you guys from that. So I'm just going to keep it like that, whatever. The previous one, I think I'm going to die soon and I'm having trouble processing it by just not. Oh boy, dude, that's kind of above my pay grade, but okay, let's go at it. Let's take a shot at this, okay? All right, let's take a shot at this, okay? Why do you think you're going to die soon? Number one, that's my one question. Why do you think you're going to die soon? Or why do you know you're going to die soon? Either or, not trying to be offensive or pedantic. 2, processing it. Okay. That's what I figured. Okay. All right. Okay. I want you to remember one thing before I say this to you, okay? One thing. I am just a normal man. That's it. Okay? I've studied every single day of my life. I don't have a graduate paper to show anything for it. Okay? Putting that out right there. From the years that I've been alive, I've gained wisdom. Here's my point of view. Do not take it as gospel. Okay? This is just my opinion. All right. Mr. Nuke Boy. Death is not something to be afraid of, my friend. Death is not something that you should ever be afraid of. It has come to every man before you. It will come to every man after. Something that nothing of us can avoid. I can't give you answers as to what comes after this. I can tell you that when I died, the 4 times that I did, I didn't see anything. No white tunnels, no fire and brimstone, nothing. It was like going to sleep with no dreams at all. So it was peaceful. It wasn't until I woke up that I realized that I had died. So it's basically sleep without dreaming, from my point of view. However, if heaven does exist, have you killed anyone? I could understand that, seeing where the world's going. Think of it this way. If you know that your candle's starting to burn out, go out there and cause all the good that you can while you got the time left. Spread good for yourself. Make yourself feel good in whatever way that means necessary. Now, for me, making others feel good, like giving gifts and making other people happy, that makes me feel fucking amazing, and it fills me with a wholeness that I've made someone else feel better, and that's what gives me the drive to keep going, because like I'm like, oh my god, if my music, fuck 6-7, okay, I'm too old for that shit. I'm an OG son, all right. Anywho, what I'm saying is that like I know that on my deathbed, if I can say I went out and I provided happiness to some people, not all people, some people, um, oh man, you're right. Thanks, brother. Thanks, propane. Yes, yes, exactly. Do everything that makes you feel good as long as it doesn't harm anybody else. I just know for me, making other people feel good makes me feel good, which is why I like making music. That's why I like performing for you guys, because hopefully my songs or what I do makes you guys feel better. Not the point. Point to you right now, Mr. Nuke Boy. Um, you know, just make sure that you're completely happy with where you are. Um, you seem a little, you know. Is that your correct name? Because I can read it. You seem a little, you know, young propane. Okay, yeah, it's my channel's fucked up right now. YouTube is a glitchy mess. Um, but I can read what you guys are saying. Yeah, don't worry about it. Like I can totally still read what you're saying. But Nuke Boy, trust me, okay. At the end of the day, you are the master of your own universe. I see. I need you to understand that you are the master of your own universe. As long as you feel good, that's all that matters. All I wish is for all of us, the last thing that goes through our head before we venture off into that ether is something that's good. That's it. Something that makes you feel good, something that makes you feel happy. If that's the last thought that runs through any of our minds before we're done, that's what matters. Because after that, nothing does. You know, because we're gone. We're gone after that. You know, I made sure to tell my dad exactly. It's make every single second mean something super important. You know, I miss my dad. You know, my dad passed away several years ago of dementia brought on by Parkinson's, which was brought on by him going into sepsis. What up, Chippy Chipper? Anhedonia has not even started yet, my friend. Thank you for asking, though. Anhedonia, it'll be underway in a couple of months. I still need to get a laptop. Like once the laptop and Ableton and Complete are all bought, that's gonna really change everything. Because Anhedonia, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's all computer work. It's pretty much all computer work. Like there are instruments on the track and stuff like that. It's just that like even those instruments are messed with. I like screwing with sounds. What can I say? What flavor is my pen? It's called Blueberry Marshmallow. It's by Fruitful. It tastes really good. Percentage, I think it's 82. Of the Alpha 9 THC that it has 823.81. Milligram per serving is a 4.119. And percentage by volume is 82.381. Hell yeah, Scratch, kick it up. 111 is a really good heaven number. It's like, it means like looking forward and looking upward. Like, look that up. I'm not completely positive about that. Hell yeah, do it. Not to fuck up the number, but to give the boy more subscribers. I want everyone to have at least 50 subscribers. I want all of you guys to make money off YouTube, bro. I want everybody in this server. I want you guys to make money off YouTube because, dude, we all need to. Like, fuck working for the U.S. government, right? Fuck that shit. They don't give a shit about us. Like, so we might as well just, like, fund each other. Like, shit, dude. I'm just gonna make music until I can afford a family. I got a house. So I'm just gonna make music until some girl is either dumb enough to think that I'm awesome or sees something special in me. And I can get married and have a family and do all that fun stuff while making music and making music for commercials. And I would love to do voice acting. Oh my God. You know, I am Optimus Prime. We shall defeat the Decepticons. You know, yeah, like, and what else? Like, I love my Jesse Ventura. You know, I was a Navy SEAL. I can hold my breath for 9 minutes. So of course they call me. You can make money off YouTube. You can. It's actually a really good way to go about making money right now. The TAC on this as well is 9 milligrams per package is 902.42. The milligrams per serving is 4.512. And the percentage by volume is 90.242. I go for the high quality shit. Like, yeah. Honestly, dude, try to make money off of YouTube. Fuck working for the man at this point. Like, I'm gonna make money for you guys, and if you guys feel like donating, dude, I'll cry if you guys donate to me. Like, because honestly, I don't feel like I deserve it. Like, you know, I just want to make music, but I'd like to make enough money off of that music to have a family, you know, and you know, have my mom become a grandma, you know, and be a dad, you know. It is it's a distillate. It is a distillate. It is I believe, an indica distillate. Let's see, blueberry marshmallow, cannabis distillate, terpenes, natural and artificial flavor. But it was produced using terpenes derived from other sources other than cannabis. There could be an allergy warning on these, but I don't have those allergies. The numbers are really, really nice and high on this one. The flour equivalency of this is 5.3 grams, or between 5.3 grams and 5.6 grams. So, yeah. And that's from a 1 gram cartridge. Like, so it's like, holy fuck nuggets, my friend. The reason I like this one is because it tastes really good, you know? It's not a fake card. I went and bought it at the dispensary, my friend. Good try, though. Dude, not all of us like getting fucking, what is it? Before it's a distillate, there's no fake terps in here either. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Fake terps. What? Like, stop trying to gatekeep weed smoking, dude. Like, are you kidding me? Like, fucking nuts, man. You can't just let people have a good time. Like, no. The alpha 9 THC on this is a 823.81 with a milligram per package. Milligram per serving, 4.1190. And a percent by volume of 82. I think it's pretty fucking good. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, sure, okay, they're not exactly terps, artificial flavors and whatnot. But do you know how much extra those terps cost? I mean, I have one right here that has terps in it. The Berry Haze from Fernway. These are much more expensive. Like this one has a 94.5. You know, come on, dude. There's only so much you can do. It has an 89.05 alpha 9 THC. Like the good stuff is Fernway. Like Fernway is my favorite company. However, Berry Haze is probably one of the only ones that taste good outside of Americano. And the Fruitfuls have blueberry marshmallow. I'm about flavor, bro. Like I mean, I like getting like yeah, live rosin's great and everything, but it also tears your throat to shreds. I don't care what anybody says. I'll admit live rosin's better, but don't tell me that it doesn't tear your throat to fucking pieces. Like by the end of it, you're like, "How's everybody doing?" Like, no, Nuke. I know that. I'm just saying. Some people get weird, man. Although, check this shit out. This is weird. Over in New York, like getting like 1 gram of distillate is like $60. It's like $60. It's crazy. Do you know how much a gram cost me of distillate? 25 at max. Well, how about that? Interesting. Certain distillates do make my throat hurt. I'll admit that. There are certain ones by Crude Boys. That's the company. Um, their cereal milk is a good flavor, but the oil's almost too thick, and and it ends up coming out the end here. So you end up like sucking on it like you're trying to fucking siphon gasoline from a friggin' car. Like, and by the time you finally get like a good push through, you've burned half the fucking shit. Like, but the more thing about Crude Boys, that's CRUDE. Um, it's just that it's rough. It's rough on your throat. Like Fernway isn't rough. This is my favorite company by like far and away. Like is Fernway. I don't get paid by them. I'm telling you this is the best. Like makes sense. Oh, Chippy. When weed was a swag, mids, haze, hydro, and headies. Facts, my friend. Facts. Oh man. I'll be right back, guys. I got to urinate. Hi, Satala. Hello. Come here, you sweetie baby. Who's my sweetie baby? Who's my sweetie baby? Who's my girl? Who's my girl? Alright, get out of here. Alright. How do we domesticate lightning? How did we domesticate lightning? Well, we figured out how to harness it. Like, that's it. We figured out how to harness it, how to keep it. In the state it was at, they had to grow it different and something like that. The lady said they couldn't have it be a high percentage thing, and I really don't know. That kind of makes sense in a sense that, like, certain, what am I thinking? Certain flour might not be allowed to be above a certain percentage, but that's weird to me because, legal states will sell off dispensaries. Dude, in no time, I swear to Christ, and like in not too much time, weed's just gonna be legal, period. Like, there just is no point in keeping it illegal. It's just fucking waste of time. Ugh. You can cook peas. Nope, for what? What? How old are y'all? You didn't know you could cook peas? Putting peas in a frying pan is kind of like the oldest thing known to man. What the hell? Yeah, put it in a frying pan, put some butter and salt, and you're good to go. Like, shit. Same thing with fucking Brussels sprouts and broccoli. Add a little bit of salt to the raw shit, you're fine. Like, fucking eat raw broccoli, don't, like, just dip it in a little bit of dressing. That's a snack, my friend. You can eat peas raw. Who's wrong? Me? I am not wrong. Apparently. It's all the weed. They didn't know. Blame the ganja, not the new gen. Fuck that. No, I'll blame the new gen, not the ganja. The ganja's gotten better. The new gen's gotten stupider. Sure. No, I'm just fucking, dude. It's not stupid to be ignorant of some facts. They killed the hemp loophole in the farm bill, so they actually took a step backwards with legalization. Yup. Legal weed stuff, if you buy flour, is never going to be made of hemp. And you want me to tell you why? Because hemp is the male plant, not the female plant. Hemp's made for making shirts and rope and things like that. If you tried smoking hemp, it would feel like you were smoking like literal, I'm not even joking, catnip. It would be like you were smoking catnip and wild lettuce. And trust me when I say the buying rate of weed would go way down really fast if you did that. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. It depends. It depends. I've bought a hemp shirt that was really comfortable. Like, it just has to be like, you have to press the shit out of it. Like, you know, but I admit, yeah, it's a scratchy fabric. However, it's tough. It'll last you the rest of your natural life. I don't think they killed the loophole, my friend. I see hemp in a lot of stuff. Not to mention the wonderful three little letters, CBD. Like, we can just say that it's CBD and it's all good. You know, Delta 8 and 10 come from hemp. Yes? I don't know, dude. Like, all I know is that, like, hemp is fantastic for products. It's fantastic for Arkansas, Tennessee, and Arizona are retarded anyway, so I don't really care. They're all fucking stupid. Stupid states. Like, just dumb. Was that a mustache was actually made of nose hair growing out of the nose? I didn't know that. Wow. They process what? The hemp? CBD no good either, worth the loop. That's why I don't smoke CBD. I don't I mean, like, it was good at one point, but like now, you can get good CBD. You guys are looking in the wrong locations. Like, fuck Ian Watson. All right, Ian Watson, I'm glad he got stabbed in the throat. Like, shit, dude. I'm glad that motherfucker got stabbed to death. That's what I'm saying. Hemp doesn't have THC in it. There's no point. Like, female cannabis has THC in it. I go by the oil because it's better for your lungs. Do not ever fucking say that I look like Ian Watkins. Fuck that little weasel looking motherfucker. Alright? I look like young Johnny Depp. Like, get over it. Like, God. Y'all are too young to probably remember young Johnny Depp. Oil stronger. That's why I go with the THC. I'm diagnosed with major depressive disorder and general anxiety disorder. So like I've been given like this is medical, and yeah, I need like an oil that's around 80 to 90% THC in order to like just like be okay, Terpenes are where the flavors come from, right? And it's also where the chocolate factory dip. Oh, like Willy Wonka. Okay, yeah. Oh, that was amazing. Wow. Well, I couldn't see the show down from here now, could I, little girl? Mumbler! You really should stop mumbling. I can't understand a word you're saying. If you got one very important thing, mate, I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. They process it down only the THC, and it takes a lot of hemp, but they do it and make stuff Delta 8 and 9 and stuff like that. One day not need any medications anymore. I mean, sure. Dude, my SSRIs keep me from killing myself and like being dangerous to other people, so I'm kind of okay with being on them. Marijuana is not a drug. Marijuana is a gift from the world being like, listen, humans, I know you've got it really, really, really fucking rough up there, so I'm going to send you a few plants that might make everything a little bit more bearable. That's what that shit is. Mushrooms, peyote, like cannabis. These have been used forever. Yes, this one right here, 82%. This one right here, 94.5%. I fucks with the real shit, dude. I'm a grown up. Come on. How old do you guys think I am? Like, legitimately. Because I'm 39, dude. I'm almost 40. I've been around long enough, man. Donkey Toblerone. That makes sense, Chippy. Seroquel saved my life. Seroquel gives me nightmares. Toblerones. Toblerones. Enchiladas. Some quesadillas and burritos. My friend. I got the drunken munchies right now, so I would mouth face. However, check this shit out. I just started my GLP-1 today. Like, they weren't kidding when they say it bruises in the area where you inject it. Like, they weren't bullshitting. But it keeps you from being hungry. I'll give it that. Like, so, yeah. No, you're totally right, Chippy. You're totally right. Toblerones? No, you're right. I'm thinking of, I'm thinking of, a different thing. Yeah, no, you're right. Toblerones are the chocolate bars. My bad. My bad. My bad. I was thinking about those long like donuts that they have. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, amphetamines are great for like churros. Thank you. Yes, churros. Amphetamines are good if you want to like go paint your house and lose weight and all that shit, but they're also going to lead to um, psychosis down the road. Like, if you don't want to believe me, dude, that's fine. I was only on coke and crack for a whole bunch of years. Trust me, amphetamines are not the way to go. Yeah, I know. I do too now. Churros are so good. Oh my god. You ever have the strain Donkey Toblerone or Crack Piff Child strain? I have not, my friend, but if you point me in the direction of where to find them, I will go smoke them and let you know what I think. Dude, I'm a fan of cannabis. What can I say? It's the gift from the earth. It's the gift from the earth to be like, hey, listen, hairless monkeys, hominids. I gave it's kind of tough up there. You know, it's rough. So I'm gonna send up a couple of things. One you find in cow shit, the other grows everywhere, and the other you get from cactuses. But you guys go have fun. Like and that, and that applies to like peyote, weed, tobacco, like chocolate, like everything. Like at some point nature was like, I'm gonna give you guys a break, okay? Like, was there any drug I haven't tried? I haven't tried Bromo Dragonfly. I have not tried peyote. I have not tried 2CB. I haven't tried Trank. I haven't tried that shit. Like xylazine with fentanyl. No, I got off of that shit for before I got off of fentanyl before that shit started coming around. I've taken Xanax. Yep, I was prescribed Xanax. I needed it. I want to buy spores so I can grow my own mushrooms. I'm sick of paying for it. Dude, I don't blame you. It's hard though. Like you have to find like a cow farm and then like go pick some cow shit. And trust me, when a cow farmer finds you doing that, they will shoot you with a shotgun. Like, you know. You can. But good luck finding you tell me that if you legally buy spores, you're gonna get good mushrooms. Look at me in the face right now in your room and tell me that you're gonna get good mushrooms legally buying them. Come on, brother. You and I both know that's not true. Cow farmers are aggro here, man. They'll shoot you. They will fucking shoot you. Those cows are not only their babies, they're their way of life. So if you start fucking with the cows, homie, you're getting buckshot. Or maybe if you're lucky, some bird shot. Like, it's a fact, my friend. Ah, it's different now, huh? Oh, well, I'm an old man now. I'm an OG son. But I'm still looking for a wife. I want to have a wife and kids, guys. I may be 39, but I'm not old. I'm a good-looking young man, right? Right? Like I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to make my way, in the world. I have a house that people can live in. I have a house that I can have a family in. You know, I have so much love to give. I just want, I just want a nice partner and a nice family, someone who's got my back and I can have their back. Yeah, I just want the cow shit. Totally. Hell no, I don't think that. No. No, dealers are doing way more crazy shit to get their mushrooms now. I just don't take mushrooms that much anymore. Like, I mean, they're fun, but for me, like, I don't. Cow tipping, I still don't believe exists. Like, I don't give a shit that, like, some of the Amish are like, some of the Amish are like, we went cow tipping when we were younger. I'm like, I don't believe you. I think you're a fucking liar. Like, because there's never been one documented case of cow tipping in all of the United States. So, stop lying. Like, yeah, they're just growing it, man. That's what part of me is thinking, dude. Y'all Amish are so uptight about your women that you might as well go find a goat, right? I'm just fucking around. I really don't like the Amish, though. I'll tell you that. Like, fuck you guys. I'm sorry. Like, you guys, like, you're like, oh, we're just staying out here, English. We don't want any problems with anybody in town. No, but you'll give enough shit to anybody that's a member of your congregation. Jesus Christ. Yeah, dude, they're like, Jana. Ohio's garbage. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have family in Michigan. I've been down to Ohio. Ohio is garbage. I'm not saying anything about the people, but your state sucks. All right. Yeah, the Amish are nice to everybody who's not Amish. Like legitimately, if you're Amish and like nah, dude. I've heard of so many Amish people committing suicide because of their own like churches and shit. Which animal has the best life in the wild? I think ducks are really high up. Gee, I wonder why. Scratch the duck. No, if you're a female duck, you're fucked. Like, and I don't mean that. You know how I mean that. Like, no, I don't think ducks have it best. What animal has it best? I don't know, dude. None. Like, none. None. Like, absolutely none. Because nature isn't this like utopia that people think it is. It's an orgy of death and what am I doing? It's an orgy of death and violence and sex. Like that's what nature is, man. And that's okay. That's what nature is. So I guess I don't know, man. My last name was Wounded Fox. Take a wild guess at what animal I think does best. Like, it's all fair, we all play nice, living in an Amish paradise. Oh, man. As I walk through the valley where I harvest my grain, I took a look at my wife and realized she's very plain, but that's just perfect for an Amish like me. I harness everything like electricity. At 6:30, Jebediah feeds the cows. Isaiah changes forest, and Isaiah plows. Yeah, and I don't remember all the ones, but I've been laughing and praying so long that even Ezekiel thinks that my mind is gone. We've been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise. Squirrel, you're gonna die within like a year, 2 years. Churn by once or twice, living in an Amish paradise. Yeah, nature does sound badass until you realize that any time that you want to eat, you have to kill something. If you're a predator, if you're a gorilla, it actually ain't so bad unless you're a male and until you get older. Like, because then you're gonna have to, you have to prove your mettle, and no one wants that, At least I wouldn't. I like foxes because they bond for life. Gorillas aren't as whack as chimpanzees. Chimpanzees. They scare the shit out of me. Dude, I don't want to end up like Charlotte Nash. Alright? Dude, every animal almost has tapeworms. They eat raw food. But, yeah, no, the tapeworms that come out of bears, like 12-foot long tapeworm. Fucking crazy, bro. Yeah, you deworm them. Not to mention, there's domesticated foxes nowadays. Dude, if you don't think I'm getting a domesticated fox, you need your head examined. I am getting a domesticated fox. That's happening. Being a house cat would be the best life on the face of the planet, period. Oh my god. Yeah, no. Legitimately, cats, even, the Turkish believe that, cats, since they don't, listen to humans, that they're aware of God. That dogs think that man is God, but cats know that there is a God. So over in Turkey, cats are just allowed to run around, everywhere. And people give them, treats and stuff and shit. They don't care because they think the cats are, the equivalent of people. It's so cool. Yeah, if the eyes are on the side of the head, they're a predator. And if they're, if they're a predator on the front. If they're a prey, they're on the side, so they have a wider view range of what's going on around them. Meanwhile, predators need to see what's going on right in front of them. Yeah. It's what you see in cats, bears, the mustelid family, things like that. But if you see fish, two different sides of the head. Boop, 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 boop. But yeah. Alley cats have to fight every single day to make sure that they're still going. I'd want to be a house cat. Yep. I'd want to be a house cat. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. And I'd love to be a house cat to an owner like me, because I spoil the shit out of my girls. In fact, Bast, where are you? You fat little cowgirl. Yeah. Fish are very goofy. Goofy animals. They can survive with 1/3 of their brain, with the rest of it having been eaten. That tells you something. That's why I don't feel bad for eating fish. I don't. I'm like, dude, this thing barely knew it was alive. Okay? Wild Canadian geese are fucking awesome. They're so mean. They're so mean. Oh my god. Being a moose would be kind of badass, because also they're the only breed of deer that can dive 200 feet down underwater. That's fucking crazy. Except imagine being a moose and getting bodied by a fucking orca. Imagine getting to the Rainbow Bridge and having to tell that story. And it's well, you're a full-grown bull moose. What got you? It's a motherfucking killer whale got me, okay? And that shit really happens. I'm not bullshitting. Being a buffalo would be nifty, except that your entire life is fear. Where's the herd going? Where's the herd? Where's the fucking herd going? Where's the herd going? It's just... I'm sorry, guys. I'm being silly. Like, but moose do go in salt water. Yes, I like kiwi birds, but yeah, no female kiwi. Yeah, no. Can we all just admit that like females kind of got the rough end of the stick in a lot of nature things besides insects? Okay. Besides Takashi, welcome back, my friend. Ohayou gozaimasu. Oh, it's good to see you again, brother. Looky. I got my teeth back, friend. You doing well? Good. Being a hawk would be badass too, because you're like a bird of prey, so you're like top notch of the birds. Yo, I was driving by my street. I have a red-tailed hawk that lives right outside my house. I hear that call that they have like every day. It's fucking awesome. But I was driving down the street the other day with me mom, and we see a goddamn bald fucking eagle, a bald eagle flying on the side of the road. I was like, what? Like, are you crazy? Like, it was nuts. It was really cool. It was just a really cool experience seeing a bald eagle. It was so cool. See, these are actually like 8 down here and like 6 up here. These are permanent. These don't come out. Mm. These are the permanent ones that go right into your fucking jaw. But like the clipping ones are just as good. And I recommend them over dentures. Like a million times fold. Dentures can break off and hurt your gums and shit. And like, I don't need that shit. I'm good for another 10 years with these. Guaranteed. Guaranteed 10 years. Like, and so if anything happens to them, it's covered. Like, and after 10 years, I'll have enough money to replace them relatively easily anyway. So that's where it is. But I highly recommend implants, definitely. These are porcelain. No, they're porcelain. I thought so. The ones they gave me to like keep in the meantime, those were plastic. But like these are the final ones. So they're made of porcelain. But they made them look just like my original teeth. Like no difference. So there it is. I don't think you're evil. It's just a waste of time and effort. And money. Yes, my bone grafts were from a cadaver. Does that upset you guys? Yes, some wonderful soul out there donated some of their bones, and now here they are. Anyway. What's up, Batshai Crazy? I am wearing a corpse. Check it out. I'm like multiple people at once. I lost my teeth doing crack. That's where I got, like too much crack, too much depression, not enough taking care of yourself, your teeth rot. And then I got them pulled out and I got implants put in. And so here are the implants. Yay! Oh, I haven't seen Oz in forever. Am I drunk? No. I've been drinking, but I'm not drunk. I drink slowly. I don't like chugging down all the booze at once. I sound drunk. Well, I got a bit of a buzz going, so I mean, hey. Turkey. Yeah, turkey. They're so stupid, they don't know what's going on. And like a pig, they know what's going on. You know, they know that they might be in a situation. You know, if I was a wild pig versus a wild turkey, wild pig. 100% of the time. Wild pig. I'm a wild pig. Oh, there we go. Yeah. If anybody recognized that quote that I just did, you gain 10 points. I'm a wild pig. Waking Bayek. Bayek. I don't know. No, it's like late here. What time is it? Oh, no, it's not. Jesus, it's only like 7. Jesus Christ. Tuna. I'm gonna have a tuna sandwich for dinner. Oh. $12.51. Wow. I know military time scratch. Your friend's name is Finger in My Ass? I mean, that must suck. Tuna melts. No. No, not really. It is. Someone offered me a chicken barbecue one time, and I'm like, what in the nightmarish fuck is this? When they brought me it, because I'm like, this is chicken mayonnaise and bread. What part of this is barbecue? Like, it's warm, but like, barbecue requires this. Delicious, delicious sauce. That's what barbecue requires. So I was fooled. I don't know what a moonfish is. Chicken salad's delicious. I love it. Turkey clubs are amazing. Chicken clubs are amazing. The issue is like the bread. Like, I don't like chicken barbs. I don't. Like, it's a false sale. It's a bait and switch. Like, you said that there was barbecue. There's no barbecue in this. Like, meh. I have to watch my weight, my friend. I'm overweight. I'm like 40 pounds overweight. Look at me. Ah, Christ. Like 40 pounds overweight. Look at this shit. Look at that. It's gross. Ugh. Yucky, yucky. So I need to lose that weight. Thank Christ for the GLP-1. That's going to help quite a bit. But yeah. I'm going to go for now, guys. I'm getting bored. Not with you guys. Just I want to watch some anime. I want to watch some Ergo Proxy and some High School DxD and some freezing and get in my my couple hours of fan service, if you know what I mean. Oh. Alright, guys. It's been fun. It always is. It's always fun with you guys. Take it easy and be safe. That's the most important thing. Always. Hope to see you next time. Alright? Peace out, guys. Much love.